Hey, what's up? What's good? So I want to show you how I painted this expressive. Hey, what's up? What's good? I want to show you how I painted this ink expressive bird illustration. So if you want to see how I did it, stick around. I'll try and be as concise as possible. Find a picture of a bird you like on Pinterest or anywhere else. I picked this one because it's colourful and pretty and has lots of textured feathers. Sketch it out. Doesn't have to be super detailed, just has to have accurate proportions so you know where everything is. Pick your ink colours. I picked red, blue and green. This red comes out quite pink, that's why I picked it. You're going to want to use a little dropper to put a few drops of ink in there into a palette. You don't need a lot of ink because the colours are so vibrant that even if you water it down, it goes really far and still stays super saturated. Okay, so now you've got your colour set out. I would recommend sticking to a small palette. You don't want to muddy it up with too many colours, okay? I'm using a size 10 graduate graduate Daler-Rowney brush, but whatever watercolour brush you have is fine. Now, keeping your reference in mind, just splash some shit on the page. It doesn't have to be super pretty. In fact, messier is better in this instance. So I'm gonna start with some pink over here. Just splash that shit around. It's cool if you go outside the lines, get expressive with it, fuck it, don't matter. Don't worry if it looks like a hot mess, because when you add the black to it later, it's gonna all come together. I hope. Okay, and then just wait for it to dry. Switching the voiceover because I didn't want to talk while I was doing the ink part because I needed to concentrate. For the line work part, I use a dip pen because I like the texture of it and it kind of allows for like line variation and all that jazz. This part probably requires the most concentration and for you to actually think more critically about where you're placing the lines, because this is where it kind of all ties together and just goes from a colourable blob to an actual recognisable drawing. In my opinion, this part less is more, so you want to think more carefully about where you're placing the lines so they can make the most impact and give you the most visual information. What I mean by this is get the main shapes and the main textures in and don't worry too much about the tiny stuff. As you practice, it gets a lot easier to pick out the important details and what needs to be presented. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you guys understood that because I'm very bad at explaining myself. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it somewhat helpful. I also painted this one using the same inks because I had loads left over. I didn't video it, but I thought I would show you anyway, you know, get some different perspectives. Okay, bye.